Yo, 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 what's going on, good people? It's your homie HerbMan busting you back upside the head with another, you guessed it, hot banger boogie. All right, so go tell somebody your homie HerbMan is on. All right, and if this is your first time tuning in to the HerbMan show, go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen and hit that notification bell so that you never ever miss what we bring to the table. All right, so what we're talking about today is a continuation of our last video, which we're talking about the coronavirus, the all too infamous coronavirus. All right, but I kind of want to step back a little bit and kind of just talk about some preventative things you can do, just like on the previous video. And I also want to talk about some of the products. I rarely get on this particular platform and talk about our products, okay? But we do have products, okay? I'm not just talking to you and just throwing stuff out there. We do have products that we've created that are proprietary blends, okay? That will help you with pretty much any kind of situation, any kind of illness you got. But again, we like to consult first before we just go out and do stuff. You know, our MO here is that every person is different. All right, so there's no two people that are alike. So that consultation is very important so that we can create something specifically for who you are and for what you are dealing with, okay? So that's kind of the difference in what we do here at Leaf of Vital Essentials. But you guys are welcome to go on www.leafofvitalessentials.com and look at what we have as far as our product line is concerned, all right? Leaf of Vital Essentials means Love. Okay, so that's why we always tell you that we love you and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And our motto is that everybody deserves some love. Okay, so the love detox is always going to be the first thing that I would suggest anyone do dealing with any kind of acute or chronic illness, period. All right, the love detox is the first thing you need to do. Once you've gotten all of the elimination out of your body, then the next step is to give you what you need for your particular illness. All right, so if you're dealing with, you know, any organ damage, any tissue damage, any cell damage, all right, after the detox then comes the treatment for those particular tissues, organs, or cells. Okay, so it goes in that order. You can't really provide a treatment without detoxing, because it may the toxins and all that may block how well the herbs and the things of that nature work. Okay, so you really got to understand that. All right, so this video we're talking about two different products that we have on our website. One is our Seasons blend, okay, and this is how that looks. It's just a essential oil blend, okay, with some of the best essential oil you can use to ward off cold and flu. It's going to be very, very good. Matter of fact, let's just talk about this for a minute. Our Seasons blend. It comes in two different sizes. You can get it in 5 ml or you can get it in 10 ml. All right, and it's a great disinfectant. Okay, so this is one of those things, especially going when you got the cold and the flu season, coronavirus, rhinovirus, pneumonia. It doesn't matter what you call it. What are some of the things we can do to prevent it from touching us? Okay, one thing is you're going to need a very, very good disinfectant. Okay, whether that and you can help that out by washing your hands all the time after you touch any particular public area surface. You want to wash your hands. You want to drink plenty of water all day long, because that's going to help boost your immune system. You also want to get plenty of sleep. Okay, that's going to help boost your immune system. Those two things by themselves will help boost your immune system. All right, now fourth, you want to eat a proper diet. It will help boost the immune system. Washing hands thoroughly, okay? Washing your hands thoroughly, drinking plenty of water, all right? Getting plenty of rest, sleep, okay? And fourth, you want to be able to eat a really, really good variety of foods that will give you all kinds of vitamins and minerals that you need so that you can bypass and be strong as you need to be to bypass some of these things that are just not going to, affect us now, but there may be different viruses that come up in the future. All right. So where does Seasons Blend come in at? Seasons Blend, after doing numerous of research, this was basically one of those blends that came up from research once we researched about a blend called Thieves Oil. Okay, Thieves Oil. Young Living and a few other people have that particular Thieves Oil. They actually use the name Thieves Oil. And just a backdrop on what Thieves Oil was, it was something that people were using back in the day when the bubonic plague was out. Okay, and there were people who wanted to, people were dead all over the place. People were lying dead in the homes. And so thieves had came up with a concoction so that they can go inside these homes and steal what they needed, whether it be food, clothes, or whatever. So the thieves came up with a blend that would allow them to go in and out of these particular spaces where sick people were, or the dead people who were sick were. And they were able to get in and out without being sick. Okay, that caught the public eye, and everybody wanted to know what kind of oil you thieves are using. Okay, what kind of blend you guys got going on, hence the name Thieves Oil. Okay, and so after that research and understanding what herbs were put into that, and understanding the concept of herbs and what kind of herbs that you definitely needed to be able to ward off viruses that strong, or plagues that particular strong, you really need to do your research. So in this Seasons Blend, you have about 4 or 5 different herbs. Okay, some of them are clove, cinnamon, rosemary, just to name a few. Okay, and this blend is basically best utilized for preventative methods. Okay, so this is a blend that you would use to, let's say, go around your kids' room and wipe down everything. I know that if you guys are religious, you remember we used to, make sure we oiled up our windows and our doors every time we bought a new apartment or a new home. We would put the holy oil on there. Well, this is kind of that same concept. Okay, Seasons Blend, you want to put it all over your house. You want to put it in the kids' room, on their book bags. You want to put it on their pencils, on their, on their tablets, their folders, their books. You just want to make sure that there's no way that viruses would even think about going and touching their stuff. You also want to put it on your doorknobs, your bathroom doors, all of the public areas in your home, just to make sure that if someone came in, that this is somewhere in your home that is going to be very, very hard for the virus to stay on that surface. Okay, with this particular blend. So again, this comes in 5 mil, which is a smaller version, and it comes in 10 mil, which is a wipe on roll-on version. Okay, and like I said, you could just rub it on your hand, rub your hands together, wipe yourself, go about your business. Rub it on your hand, rub your hands together, wipe your kids, go about your business. Okay, and this is going to help ward off bacteria, microbes, and viruses from attacking you and getting inside of your body. Okay, so this is what this is for. Great disinfectant, great antiviral, antimicrobial, antibacterial properties. Okay, this is what this has. All right, and we have it on our website for a little bit of nothing. All right, so you can go ahead and shop and see what you can get out of that. And please let me know if you guys go out and get it. Please let me know how it works for you. This has been one of my best selling oil blends that I have on the site, because there are a lot of people that know about Thieves Oil. There are a lot of people that have purchased it from Young Living and all of that, $40, $50. This is only costing you $15. All right, so you get the same kick, you get the same punch, you get the same strength, the same potency, but a whole lot less. Why? Because it don't cost that much anyway to make it, and it shouldn't cost that much for you to be able to utilize it. All right. So the next one that is going to be very, very good, and the reason why I'm putting these two together, because you really want to do your research, because I believe, just only my belief, And my suggestion is that you really want to pair the two together. All right. So the next one is going to be Adrenal Blend. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Adrenal Blend. All right. You say, well, why you want to pair basically a seasonal blend, a cold and flu blend with an adrenal blend? Well, I give you some great reasons why. First of all, when your adrenals are, when you overwork your adrenals, all right, or when you have an imbalance of cortisol levels in your body, what this does, how that happens, first of all, is stress, whether it be work environment stress, family environment stress, environmental stress. You're having this stress of just everyday life and everyday tasks. So our bodies automatically, before we add anything to the body, it automatically knows how to give us a little cortisol to get us through those stressful situations. Okay. But if you're highly stressed, then all your adrenals is doing is pushing out more and more cortisol. Now you have high levels of cortisol and, you come down, but when you come down, you may feel so lethargic. You may feel so tired. You may feel like you can't do anything else because you basically crashed. Okay. You've crashed, and that crash can really be detrimental to what? Your immune system. Your immune system. High levels of cortisol can really affect your immune system. So now, if you are eating all the right things, drinking plenty of water and doing all of this, but you have high levels of stress in your home, at your workspace, or in your school, and you're not doing anything about the stress levels, then you are still susceptible, very susceptible, however, to any type of virus. Any type of virus, no matter if it's corona, rhino, or anything else. You are susceptible to it if it has an effect on lowering or weakening your immune system. So again, you're going to need something like Adrenal Blend because it's going to help with adrenal fatigue. Okay. It's going to help with how we disseminate the cortisol. Okay. So it's not too much, not too little, just enough to get you through where you need to go. All right. And then we got to have some homeostasis, something that can bring balance back into it. This Adrenal Blend would do that. We also need good thyroid functioning because, a lot of the messaging comes from the thyroid. All right. The T3, the T4, those are your thyroid. Those are your messengers. Okay. So you need good thyroid function. You also understand that your adrenals, they are supporting your parasympathetic and sympathetic functioning, right? That's your flight or flight. Are you going to fight or are you going to run? All right. And you get into that, your adrenal get going when a dog approaches you, you don't know whether to fight it or run, right? And that stuff goes on when we have to make decisions at work, make decisions at school, make decisions within our family environment. It's the same stuff that goes on within inside of us, no matter what, if it's a dog, if it's a car in front of us, if it's a big test in front of us, if it's a big, relationship issue in front of us, if it's a big thing with our kids, all of that stuff, our bodies go through the same exact things to allow us to deal with those situations. So you're going to want something that, again, can be a great stabilizer, can stabilize you, okay, when you're in highly stressful situations. You're going to want something that can bring homeostasis back when you are wired up too tight. All right. You're going to want something that can help with the fight or flight. All right. With the parasympathetic and sympathetic functioning. You're going to want something that is good for the thyroid. You're going to want something that can bring balance back to the cortisol levels in your body. Right. And so Adrenal Blend is going to be that particular tool that you can use to make sure that any bacteria, any foreign microbes, any viruses cannot find a back door into your system. Okay. So what we want to do is close all of the doors. Okay. Close all of the doors. All right. We have portals everywhere. Our nose is a portal. Our mouth is a portal. Our ears are a portal. Okay. So we want to, our eyes are a portal, you know, so we want to make sure that especially when dealing with these particular viruses, all they really want to do is get into our respiratory system. Okay, that's really all they want to do, whether it be the upper respiratory tract or the lower respiratory tract. They want to get in there, they want to wreak havoc, and they want to cause the lungs to just be flooded. And now you can't get any clean air in. All right. And then because you can't get any clean air in, you start to feel suffocating and you start to feel, you know, sick. And when you can't get any air in, right, you can't get any oxygen into the blood, then now your blood gets stagnated, organs stop working, all right, tissues stop working properly, cells stop working properly, how your body you know, functioning stop working properly, and now we're in trouble. Okay, now we're in really, really big trouble, and that the name for that is called sepsis. All right, and so you definitely don't want to go through sepsis, and this is what the coronavirus is actually doing for those people who have died. Okay, it has caused all those things to happen to where, you know, no oxygen in the blood because the lungs are just full of fluid, and organs going to start to break down. Okay. So with that being said, go to www.Leafavite Essentials. Go check out our Seasons blend. Go check out our Adrenal blend. Go check out all of our products. We also got herbs on there if you're into teas, because that needs to also be a part of your regimen. You need to get echinacea and astragalus, and you need to get rhodiola and ashwagandha and wild oats and all these particular things to keep you at ease, keep you stress free, but also to close the back door to your immune system, keep your body at homeostasis, keep it at balance, keep it at an even keel, to where it doesn't do too much or too less when you're dealing with any adverse conditions within the outside or the inside of your body. Okay. And that's what we are really trying to do. So again, drink plenty of water, keep your hands out of your face, eat the proper diet. Okay. And you definitely, okay, want to make sure that your immune system is strong as it's ever been. Immunology is one of the biggest things in allopathic medicine as well as anything else, all right? And it's one of the biggest challenges in allopathic medicine, all right, or modern day medicine. So it's going to be a challenge for all of us to try to figure out how can we protect ourselves from these viruses. But I want you guys to not worry so much, because nature has given us the answer for any questions that we have for our health, wealth, and anything else. Okay, so we just got to look to nature. We also got to do the research, all right, and we also got to put in the work to understand the body, understand the climate, understand how we contract, understand how we protect, and then once you can do that, you can now kind of put all of it together. You can kind of synchronize all of it together and come up with one good formula that may be good for you and your family. Okay. And so that's what we're doing here at Leafavite Essentials. And that's what we're going to continue to do. So go and check out the herbs. I'm your homie HerbMan. Go tell somebody to go tell somebody. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And until next time. Peace. Yes, sir.